Chosen ones, you're receiving a golden opportunity in your career. It may surprise or even shock you to hear what I'm about to say, but if you're seeing this video right now, it's no accident. The winds of purpose are raging around your life, summoning a fierce momentum that no mortal barrier can withstand. You, dear chosen one, have been sensing an undercurrent in your spirit, a subtle pull towards something vastly greater than any job title or fleeting chance at advancement. Now is the moment for that silent longing to erupt into reality, for the vault of heaven to open and release an opportunity so luminous that it renders your old limitations obsolete. This is not some half-hearted promise or random stroke of luck. This is destiny's roar, commanding you to step into your full brilliance. If your heart pounds with recognition at these words, like this video, subscribe and comment 77 feet below to declare that you stand ready for the cosmic shift your career has been waiting for. Chapter 1. The unseen fire in your soul. You've felt it for years. That nameless fire churning beneath the routines of your everyday life. Maybe it showed up in small ways. The times your mind drifted to lofty visions of success, or the electric thrill in your chest whenever you tackled challenges that forced you to grow. This fire might have dimmed under the weight of practical concerns, bills, responsibilities, the daily grind. Still, it never truly died. It only smoldered, waiting for something big enough, bright enough to stoke it into an unstoppable blaze. This hidden inferno isn't just ambition or fleeting inspiration. It's the soul-level drive that marks you as a chosen one. You carry a unique signature of brilliance that's been in hibernation, waiting for the right set of conditions to unleash itself upon the world. Perhaps you've wondered if you were simply daydreaming, but in truth, your dreams have been seeds of prophecy. Each flicker of longing predicted a future where your talents wouldn't just find a place. They would redefine the standards of what's possible in your field. Of course, the world tries to smother such a blaze. Voices from the past might have told you to stay humble, be realistic, don't aim too high. You might have even nodded along, complicit in the shrinking of your own horizon. But deep down, the fire never consented to die. It bristled at every slight, every limiting label. It kept watch, ready to set your path aflame the moment destiny whispered your name. Now that whisper is turning into a roar, reminding you of the reason you've always felt like you were destined for more. Though the specifics of your calling may vary, maybe you're an entrepreneur, an artist, an engineer, or a visionary in a corporate maze, the essence remains the same. Your career is the vessel through which the world will witness the magnitude of your gifts. The golden opportunity on the horizon isn't just a job offer or a pay raise. It's the cosmos pointing its finger at you and saying, now is your time to erupt. The only question is whether you'll heed that call or let your smoldering fire remain unkindled. In this moment, reflect on the tapestry of your past. Notice how every curve and detour prepared you for a role bigger than your previous imagination. That is no mere coincidence. The universe, in its intricate design, has been aligning you to this very point. The years of waiting, yearning, and quietly blazing from within have not gone unnoticed. Now the invisible swirl of events draws closer, bringing with it a singular chance to elevate your professional journey beyond the realm of ordinary. That chance is your rightful inheritance, the sum of every ounce of passion you've nourished in silence. The time for half measures is over. The time for your unstoppable emergence has begun. Chapter 2. The Call to Rise Beyond Comfort. Sometimes the turning point arrives, clothed in uncertainty or even chaos. A boss might resign abruptly, leaving a power vacuum in your workplace. A once stable client might drop out, opening a slot you never considered. Or maybe an old acquaintance reappears with a cryptic proposition. The catalyst for your imminent breakthrough rarely shows up with a neon sign that reads golden opportunity. Instead, it often lands like a subtle quake, rattling your comfort zone just enough to force you to confront the question, am I truly prepared to ascend? You might balk at the disruption. Human nature tends to cling to the known, even if it's stifling. Yet, dear chosen one, the path to mastery demands a measure of upheaval. The greatest leaps rarely come when you're cradled in routine. They burst forth when your routine fractures, compelling you to innovate, to reframe, to fight for the vision that once existed only in your daydreams. If you're feeling the tremors, if your life is shaking in ways that prompt both excitement and dread, consider it a cosmic sign that your horizon is about to expand. Yet stepping beyond comfort isn't a casual decision. You can't just tiptoe around your old limitations, hoping to gently merge them with your new ambitions. You must break them, shatter them if need be, and let their fragments become stepping stones on the road to your future. This can be frightening. You've spent years cultivating certain identities: the quiet one, the reliable one, the behind-the-scenes genius. Up until now, those roles might have served you well, but they won't hold up in the blazing spotlight that's about to open. Your spirit, fueled by that secret fire, yearns to cast aside these limiting roles and step fully into the realm of the extraordinary. Of course, you'll encounter naysayers or skeptics. Some might caution you to keep your head down, to not rock the boat. Others, maybe even close friends or relatives, might express concern that you're reaching too far, too fast. Understand that their caution often arises from their own internal thresholds. Your leap threatens their sense of the norm. Accept their worries with grace, but do not adopt them as your own. Their journey is not yours, and your potential cannot be condensed into their comfort zone. This moment calls for an unwavering commitment to your own expansion. Draw boundaries where you must. Say no to distractions that leech your focus, and wholeheartedly yes to opportunities that challenge you to the core. The more you lean into the stretching, the more you'll discover hidden reservoirs of strength and skill you never realized you possessed. The day is fast approaching when you'll look back and marvel at how your old comfort zone once felt so stiflingly small. Embracing the unknown is the ultimate declaration of faith. Faith in your gifts, in the cosmic design that has been quietly choreographing events for your benefit, and in the unstoppable capacity you hold to transform challenge into victory. And as you push past the threshold of familiarity, you'll find that the storm swirling around your life doesn't herald your ruin. It announces your ascent. Rise beyond comfort, dear chosen one. That's exactly where the gold lies. Chapter 3, The Divine Synchronicity in Every Step. Have you ever marveled at how a single conversation can alter the trajectory of your career? Or how one spontaneous decision can lead to an avalanche of unforeseen blessings? These aren't just coincidences. They're strands in the tapestry of divine synchronicity. Since you carry the mantle of a chosen one, your life brims with orchestrated moments that steer you toward your destiny, often before you realize what's happening. It might begin with an innocuous comment from a colleague. "Hey, did you hear about that new project?" Or a random phone call from someone you haven't heard from in ages, who just felt like reaching out. Each of these moments forms a puzzle piece, seemingly random but intentionally placed in your path to guide you toward the golden opportunity nearing your horizon. The deeper you venture into your calling, the more you recognize that fate doesn't operate on mere happenstance. In truth, the entire universe is structured around patterns of synergy: your life path, your talents, your connections. They all pulse in harmony, waiting for you to notice. When you truly step into alignment, doors fling open that were once sealed tight, and resources appear in the blink of an eye. It's not that everything becomes easy or conflict-free. Rather, the friction that arises becomes purposeful. Even the setbacks carry clues, urging you to refine your focus, hone your skills, and keep pressing forward until you're ready to seize the opportunity at hand. Some people shrug off these alignments as pure luck or synchronicity. But when you look closer, you see design. A pattern that forms only when you're courageous enough to follow each thread. That long-ignored desire to learn a new skill? Maybe it's the missing puzzle piece that makes you the ideal candidate for a role that requires exactly that expertise. A random networking event? Possibly the stage where you meet the very person who will open your world to new realms of possibility. Such synergy demands your active participation. You can remain passive, waiting for a magical hand to force success into your grip. You must stay vigilant, responding to each nudge with an open heart and a mind ready to capitalize on the slightest whiff of opportunity. The more you trust this dance of destiny, the more adept you become at reading the signs. Gradually, the once messy swirl of daily life organizes into a blueprint. People, places, and timing all colliding in a perfect storm that propels your career to new heights. Let your faith in this process be unshakable. It's tempting to waver when immediate rewards don't surface, or when a promising lead fizzles out. But understand that each path, whether fruitful or seemingly fruitless, converges on a singular truth. You are destined to thrive in your career. Not by accident, but by a grand design that draws on your unique essence. Embrace the labyrinth of synchronicity, and you realize that every twist and turn carries vital lessons. Each day that you move in step with this cosmic choreography, you venture one stride closer to the golden gates waiting to swing open in your favor. Chapter 4. The Moment of Recognition. Sometimes the shift arrives suddenly, a tingling in your spirit when you open an email announcing a new leadership position. Other times it bursts like fireworks, an offer that blindsides you, urging you to cast aside your old life in pursuit of something bold. However it manifests, the day will come when you realize that the golden opportunity you've prayed and fought for is no longer a distant star on the horizon. It stands right before you, beckoning with both promise and challenge. In that instant, your heart might flood with excitement and terror in equal measure. Suddenly, all your daydreams crystallize into a single yes or no decision. The world around you may feel as if it's vibrating, every atom humming with the question, will you dare to seize this? The spark you've nurtured quietly for so long explodes into a bonfire. And even if a voice inside you frets about the risk, another voice roars that this is what you've been waiting for. This is it. The tricky part is that, in the very same breath, doubts can swoop in like ravens. Is it too soon? Will I fail? Am I truly deserving? But remember, as a chosen one, your life is not anchored by worldly standards of worthiness. Your readiness isn't measured by your sense of comfort. It's measured by the fullness of your calling. The universe, God, fate, whatever you name the power that orchestrates your path, would not place this magnificent door in your way only to mock you. It's there because you are capable of pushing it wide open. When you stand face to face with this moment of recognition, you'll also confront the opportunity's cost. Real growth can demand sacrifices, letting go of roles that no longer serve you, or stepping away from environments that stifle your authenticity. Perhaps you'll have to rearrange your life, reallocate your time, or even relocate altogether. Such upheaval isn't punishment. It's the entry fee for stepping into a grander chapter of existence. The question is, will you balk at the cost or see it as a ticket to realms you once only dreamed about? Your peers or family might question your sudden pivot. They may accuse you of being impulsive or warn you about the dangers of leaving stability. It's natural. People cling to the known for comfort, but you're not built to remain in the shallows. You were crafted for the open sea, where the waves test your stamina and reveal your true nature. In the end, the voices of caution will fade into background noise, if your own conviction rings loud enough. So here you stand, brimming with adrenaline, poised at the threshold that divides what was from what could be. The magnitude of this moment can make your heart pound, but that pounding is your soul urging you forward. Dithering is no longer an option. Only action will satisfy the fiery yearning in your spirit. With one inhale, you can choose to remain safe in the domain of small dreams. With one exhale, you can stride into the unknown, trusting that every step you've taken so far has led you exactly here, exactly now, for exactly this reason. Chapter 5. Stepping Through the Golden Door. The moment arrives, and you decide, not in a drawn-out, hesitant whimper, but with the force of a soul that knows its time. You accept the offer, sign the contract, or announce your bold departure from the comfort zone that once held you captive. If your hand trembles a bit, it's only because you grasp the magnitude of what's unfolding. Adrenaline rushes through your veins, fueling a resolve that replaces all second-guessing. Stepping through the golden door doesn't necessarily look like fireworks in the sky or an audience applauding your name, though sometimes it does. Often it's more subtle, yet deeply profound. A quiet satisfaction as you lock eyes with your new reality, acknowledging that you dared to say yes. And in that yes, everything changes. The energy around you realigns. Doors you didn't even know existed start to creak open. People who share your vision emerge from the corners of your life, attracted to your newfound confidence. You might experience moments where you wonder if you've overstepped, if the dream has outgrown your capacity. Yet each time self-doubt flares, remember the vow you made at the threshold, to trust that your entire journey has prepared you for this. Because it has. Even your failures and heartbreaks refined your resilience, while each success sharpened your brilliance. As the initial wave of euphoria gives way to the day-to-day reality, keep your eyes on the deeper purpose behind this elevation. You're not just climbing a career ladder for vanity's sake. You're stepping into a larger story where your gifts can truly flourish, enabling you to impact more lives, solve bigger problems, or pioneer innovative concepts that reshape your field. Realize that your role as a chosen one isn't a personal vanity project. It's a calling that benefits everyone whose life you touch. Inevitably, haters might surface. People unsettled by your surge. Folks who whisper that you got lucky or that you're out of your depth. Let their words bounce off the shield of conviction you carry. Their discomfort has more to do with their own unrealized potential than with any flaw in your journey. Engaging in battles with naysayers is a detour from your mission. Instead, invest your focus in honing your craft, deepening your impact, and forging connections that amplify your reach. Beyond the horizon, the future glows with new possibilities. And stepping through the golden door, you haven't reached a static peak. You've entered an elevated landscape ripe for further exploration. Savor this moment. Yes, but don't linger. The momentum you've generated is a living force that craves continual movement. Keep leaning into your instincts. Keep conversing with the divine. Keep believing that the best is yet to unfurl. For as spectacular as this step is, it is but one chapter in the epic saga your life is becoming. The call to greatness reverberates onward, each echo leading you deeper into your rightful place among the triumphant. Chapter 6. Strengthening your pillars of success. Now that you've seized your golden opportunity, the real work begins. Excitement alone won't sustain lasting triumph. You must solidify a foundation that will support your ongoing ascent. Think of this as erecting pillars that turn your breakthrough into enduring victory. One pillar is mastery. Even if you were chosen for your unique gifts, those gifts need refining. Seek out advanced training, mentors, or collaborative projects to deepen your expertise. Let curiosity guide you. Each fresh insight becomes a sturdy brick in your success story. A second pillar is relationship building. In this new realm, you'll meet allies who grasp your true vision. Cultivate trust by over-delivering, collaborating generously, and offering authenticity. Simultaneously maintain healthy boundaries from individuals who thrive on drama or cynicism. Though cutting ties may sting, your calling demands an environment free from negative clutter. Resilience forms a third pillar. The initial excitement of your new role can wane once challenges surface. An unexpected flop, a lost client, or office politics. Remember your vow to stand firm. Resilience doesn't mean avoiding struggle. It means learning quickly, adapting, and emerging stronger. This quality distinguishes fleeting sparks from enduring legends. A fourth pillar is faith. As tasks multiply and demands intensify, preserve moments of stillness, prayer, meditation, or quiet reflection. This sacred hush reconnects you to the divine, ensuring your choices align with higher purpose rather than frantic chasing. Together, these pillars allow you to remain upright despite competing pressures or internal doubts. Day by day, they support and elevate you, granting clarity for upcoming leaps. It's the difference between scattered hustling and strategic brilliance. Steady yourself, dear chosen one. You didn't come this far to falter on the next step. These pillars aren't solely about personal glory. They're vessels of uplift for others too. By wielding your career success as a positive influence, you exemplify how destiny results from discipline, faith, sharpened skill, and unwavering fortitude. Keep building, keep believing, and let each pillar carry the weight of your unstoppable calling. Chapter 7. Destiny expands beyond this moment. You stand here transformed, no longer the person you were when this journey began. You've seized the golden opportunity, laid strong foundations, and propelled yourself with fierce momentum. Yet you sense this isn't the end, rather, a grand beginning. The synergy between your gifts and your environment grants a calm assurance nothing else can replicate. As one wave settles, a new one crests on the horizon. You sense it in fleeting inspirations, unexpected invitations, or the divine netting you toward uncharted layers of your potential. The cycle repeats on a higher plane, continually revealing more of who you can become. The question lingers, will you chase the next wave or grow complacent here? Gratitude meets ambition. Yes, honor how far you've come and the divine orchestration that led you here. But also, refuse to let your destiny stagnate. Every triumph is a nudge to dream bigger, to let your fate stretch beyond today's accomplishments. If you reach this pinnacle in so little time, imagine what further dedication can yield. New, possibly larger, challenges will arise. But by now you understand. Obstacles are catalysts, not dead ends. They shake you into a more refined, unstoppable force. Greet them with the fire that brought you here, now tempered by experience and ignited by the certainty that you truly are chosen. The universe echoes your worth in each breath. Where do you go next? Anywhere you desire. Your career, constraints, environment, even your imagination no longer confine the unstoppable soul you've awakened. Launch a groundbreaking venture, champion a cause close to your heart, or extend your reach globally. The paths are endless, and a higher plan infuses each step with purpose beyond mere success. And so the story continues. Each dawn, destiny whispers your name anew, urging you to surpass yesterday's feats and delve deeper into your cosmic calling. This is no accident. It's your epic. Through valleys of doubt and peaks of triumph, your narrative progresses, choice by choice, leap by leap, dream by dream. Now standing at the threshold of greater wonders, you remain an unstoppable agent of transformation, both for yourself and for a world waiting to behold the heights a chosen one can attain. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share your support. Helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.